Hi, I'm Ashley Terrell, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story with Young Life. The first time I ever heard about Young Life was when my friend Maddie came back from camp, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I had the best week of my life. I want to tell you all about it." At the end of the conversation, she was like, "So yeah, we have this thing called Campaigners for a week, and we actually have one tonight if you want to come." And I was like, "Sure." And the first time I came to Young Life Club, I was scared. I walked in the room and there was loud music playing. People were giving me high fives. I didn't know what was going on. There were funny skits that I didn't quite get, but that made me laugh anyway. They were like putting whipped cream all over themselves. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Young Life is a place where I can figure out what my story is and who God is and what His story is and how those connect, overlap. Before Young Life, I didn't know who God was. I just never heard about Him. I just didn't have a relationship with Him. In high school today, at least for me, I felt like it was really hard to figure out and discover who you were, just because there's a lot of pressure to do well in school and to have a lot of friends and be involved in all these clubs and sports and things, which are all good things, but it's really hard to figure out kind of what your niche is and where you belong, just who you are. Young Life and camp specifically gave me a place to just freely come as I am and with all my questions and fears and doubts that I had about God and life in general. So I would say it just gave me a safe place to ask questions and be who I am, to learn, be accepted and loved. I think the one thing I would just say is thank you for everything that she's done, for always opening up her house to me and other girls and just sharing her faith with me. Hello! What? Oh gosh, I'm gonna cry. What are you here?
To surprise you. I met Ashley the summer after her freshman year. Something I noticed about her right away was that she genuinely had a desire to know God and have a relationship with Him, and that really stood out to me about you.
I think the most important thing that I've learned is knowing more of who I am and definitely learning who God is. I guess I know more about myself, more truth about myself. I don't know, I feel more solid having somebody that I could share life with and just be really real with and talk about deep things that I couldn't really talk about with anyone else or didn't feel comfortable talking about with anyone else.
I have seen Ashley grow, definitely in confidence in who she is, and enjoy being vulnerable and being honest about who she is and the things she's struggling with. I think that was really difficult for her to be really open about really hard things. I've seen her grow also in stepping out of her comfort zone and reaching out to younger girls.
I really just want to share who Jesus is with people. Just meet them where they are and just let them know that God meets them where they are.
Something I'm hoping for Ashley in the future is just that you keep following Jesus. You have such a genuine and caring spirit, and so I think just that God would keep using that and that you would use those gifts to bless the people around you. Something I love about Young Life is just that high school students get to experience someone who shows them that they're important and that they're worth being loved, even though that person doesn't have to love them. Leaders show up where kids are and remind them that they're not alone and they have somebody who genuinely cares about them and wants to pursue them in a relationship with them and remind them that they are important and valuable and loved. When Young Life leaders are at the school, there's a light. I truly think the presence of God goes with us, and when we allow Jesus to work through us and to love the kids around us, that Young Life brings a lot of hope into the school.
I would say definitely get involved in Young Life. No question about it, whether you're an adult or a kid. It's about relationships and it's about God and it's about love. Young Life is such a light in our community.
Out of all ministries that I've been a part of or have heard about, it's one of the most incarnational ministries, us being Jesus, going to the students and to sharing his love and his light. I've never seen that done as well as I've seen it done in Young Life. And so by supporting Young Life or being a part of it, you're a part of something so much bigger and part of God's kingdom work. It's messy and it's hard, but it's beautiful and amazing, and you won't regret it.
I'm Ashley Terrell. Thank you for helping my Young Life leader find me.